In progress.
Very good evening to all of you. Am I audible and visible to you? Vijay Dharani Kumar, Yogesh, Rupesh, Pragati, Soumya, Yash. Am I audible?
Good evening, sir.
Aisha, Deepa.
Good evening, sir. Yes, you are audible and visible.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Soumya. Good evening. Rupesh, good evening. Great. So, first of all, a big thank you, and I welcome you all to this first session of this workshop. That is how the physics pro model can actually help you crack IIT, JEE, and NEET, and you can add on to it with good ranks, right, or with high ranks. Okay, so let's start the session. And a small request to all of you: please take out your pen and paper, right, and keep taking notes. See, the reason why I'm saying you is why you should take notes is I'll be passing on many valuable information to you, some techniques to you. Please note it down, and you can actually apply those techniques in your other subjects as well, right? That's why this entire thing is called the physics pro model. Okay, so you can, it's a model, right? You can actually see it in, sorry, you can actually apply it in other subjects as well, be it chemistry, be it maths, be it bio. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you please take notes. Be here for 1 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes or so. We will not exceed more than 1 hour 20 minutes. Maximum is 1 hour 20 minutes, not more than that, right? So once again, I welcome you all and thank you all for taking out your precious time and being on board. And I really acknowledge your presence. Okay, so how many of you are IIT-JEE aspirant and how many of you are NEET aspirants? Please type your name. Sorry, don't type your name, just write NEET and IIT in front of your name and your standard also, 11th or 12th standard. Okay, NEET, IIT, IIT 11th. Pragati and Palak, please tell your, what should I say? Standard also, beta. Aisha says NEET, Rupesh says NEET, 11th, 12th pass. Okay, that's great. Achha, I'm directing all these messages to me only, right? So that you can answer freely. So your messages are safe and secure. Okay. So to come here, you are in 10th standard. Okay, good. Chalo. So we have a mixed bag of audience with us, right? And that's great. So now my second question is, from where do you want to pursue your dream? Is it an IIT, NIT, GMC or IISER? GMC is Government Medical College, or you can add AIMS to it also, right? And IISER is India Institute of Science, Education and Research. So please type the college and in front of that type the city also. Be very precise, right? See, when you will focus on, right, when you be very precise, then only your brain starts focusing the entire energy to that, right? Great. So GMC, Soumya says Hyderabad. So Soumya, you are preparing for IISER. Okay, great. And Vijay says Pondicherry. Okay, Government Medical College, MBBS. From which city, Palak? Where do you want to do this? GMC Delhi or Chandigarh? Pragati says very good. IIT Vadodara. Why? Itna precise, chota bachcha. Chalo, bahut badhiya. So, see why I asked you to write the college as well as the city in front of it. When you are precise, when you are very much precise about what is your need, right? Not your want. It's your need. It should be a need that I want to be in this college, right? Only universe starts responding to it. That is the primary thing for law of attraction. Okay. Okay. Palak, we will change this, right? No, it doesn't depend upon what NEET will give you, right? How you perform, it depends. So now, why do you want to do from these institutes only? You can take your sweet time to answer it. Why do you want, why these colleges only, not any other colleges? लिखो भाई, क्यों आईआईटी से करना चाहते हो, क्यों एम्स से करना चाहते हो, क्यों ट्रिपल आईटी से ही करना चाहते हो? वही, एनी रीजन? Okay, they are reputed institutes which can give better placement options. Very good, Sukanya. Very good. AIMS because of more facilities. Very good, Yogesh. Yes, facilities are very good. Anybody else? Good quality of education. बहुत बढ़िया. I agree. Good quality of education, AIMS because of. So I need to study and explore many more cases in medicine. Need to study in higher level of college. बहुत बढ़िया विजय. Well-known reputed colleges and advanced technologies and good quality education near to the city or residential place, and after doing good education and direction for future is provided there. Amazing. So you guys are very clear why do you want to go to this institute, right? So this is the first step which you have taken. Okay. You are precise. You are now, why do you want it? Because you are now very much clear about why do you want to join that particular institute only. Okay. Now comes how. Your why is more important than your how, of course, but how is also important, right? How will you enter into those institutions? कैसे जाओगे आप? Work really hard for it. Very good. Yes, you need to work hard for it, and by doing hard work and study, बहुत बढ़िया. Stay focused. Okay, Kushagra. I agree, but working smartly for the goal. Soumya says very good. I need some more answers. I'm not getting my answer. हाँ, ये देखो ये आया. Need to score very high marks in physics only, not other subjects. By cracking NEET exam with above 650 marks, as there are cut for competition and consistency. Yes, right? How you can get into this is by cracking NEET and JEE means with very good marks. Now the question arises, how many marks are actually good to enter into NEET, to crack NEET, or to get admission in government medical colleges and or NITs, top 5 NITs or IITs? How many marks? Okay, for NEET you require more than 650. I say to get into a good government college, to get into a government medical college, you need to get almost 580 plus marks, 570 plus marks, right? Above 650 out of 720 for AIMS, I agree, 600 plus out of 720. For JEE mains, it is 70% marks. So if you get 210 marks out of 300, you will be in top 5 NITs. Okay. Angel says above 250 for JEE. Very good. So all of you are now, we all are on the same page that we need to score 70-80% and above in JEE mains and NEET, respectively. Okay. So, next question. Now this has to be answered very honestly, right? Please answer it very honestly, since your responses are coming directly to me. So you need not have to be bothered about what other people will think, but please answer it. Given your level of preparation today, can you score above 70% marks in physics? Or till the topic which you have covered. If I give you a NEET paper or a JEE mock paper, right? Till the syllabus which you have covered, will you be able to get or score this many marks? If you are in 12th standard, you might be taking some exam. If you are 11th standard, you might be taking some exams at your institutions, right? But can you score above 70% marks in physics? So all of you are aware about our answers. I'm not taking it loudly, right? But believe me, since we know that this is not the case, so the challenge is most of us are aware that we will not be able to score more than 70% marks in physics. Okay. Now, this is the precise reason. This is the precise reason why I have kept this workshop. You can call it as an eye-opener workshop also, right? So let's set the agenda for these 3 days. All of us are on the same page that we love physics. I agree to that. We are not able to score very good marks in physics. I agree to that. We are all aware that we need to score very good marks. So we all are on the same page. ठीक है? मैं यहाँ पे बैठा हूँ आपको ये बताने के लिए कि आप 70% से ऊपर कैसे मार्क्स स्कोर कर सकते हैं. आप यहाँ पे सीखने के लिए बैठे हैं कैसे कर सकते हैं. So you have to be here for all the 3 days, right? I will show you the agenda for these 3 days. Day 1, we will be doing skill. We will be learning skills, right? How to develop skill to solve numericals. Precisely. Why I am saying numericals? I am not saying concept clarity. There is a lot of circus है पूरा आज की तारीख में कि all of them say that concept clarity, concept clear होगा तो numerical बनेगा, concept clear होगा तो numerical बनेगा. I am very much sure that most of you will be having fairly good concepts, but you are not able to solve numericals. Please type yes or no if you agree to this. Yeah. So first, today's day is we will be developing skills. We will develop skills, right? We will try to develop skills. We will be learning numerical solving algorithm today. How to solve numericals using algorithm and how to write our own algorithm. This is what we will be learning today. Second day will be developing test taking strategies. Okay. Second day will be developing test taking strategies. Now, this will be very simple strategy. I will be giving you a framework of the strategy. You can customize it according to your own need, right? And believe me, with your current set of knowledge, current status of knowledge about the subject, about your preparation, you will be able to improve your score with that preparation only by at least 20%. Minimum 15 to 20% बोल रहा हूं. कैसे बोलता हूं? हिंदी में बोलता हूं. जो आप लोग ये जो सेकेंड डे होगा इसमें जो टेक्निक मैं सिखाऊंगा आपको, इट्स अ वेरी सिंपल टेक्निक, राइट? एंड by applying that strategy, you will be able to improve your score by at least 15 to 20% marks with the current status of your preparation. No need to study extra. Okay, does that sound good to you? Another group, actually, I am audible to all of them. You please check your system beta. Okay? Good. Yes or no, Likho, do you want to learn this strategy or not? Does it sound good to you? 15 to 20% marks score, बड़े हो जाएंगे भाई, बढ़ जाएंगे. Very good. Day 3 will be getting into the right mindset. Right? So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for responding. So getting into the right mindset. देखो, I always say this. मतलब, believe me, this is true to the मतलब this is true to the core. Why I want to say this? You also have heard this. यार मैंने बहुत मेहनत की. ठीक है, I have worked very hard. I have solved more than 100 mock papers, but somehow I don't know what happened on those 3 hours of time. On that 3 hours of that day, I was not able to score good. Have you heard from your seniors or from your parents or from your relatives? तो सुना है आप लोगों ने ऐसा होते हुए? बड़ी मेहनत की मैंने 2 साल लगाया, बहुत मेहनत की है, बहुत सारे मॉक पेपर्स लिखे, सारे स्ट्रैटेजीज इन प्लेस थी, but somehow I was not able to make through it. Have you heard it? Yes. So why does it happen? Because I always say that skills and strategies, they actually fail if you are not in right mindset. Skills and strategies always fail if you are not in the right mindset, and that is why I have kept it for day 3. Right? Believe me, it's my previous experience. This is the 13th workshop I am conducting till date. Right? Till date, the attendance on the 3rd day is almost 25% of the first day. Those kids, they don't understand. Those kids who actually leave the workshop in between and on the second day, right? They are not aware what they have missed. believe me, the exercise which we will do on this third day, that is getting you into your right frequency, right? Getting your frequency tuned up, getting your feelings, thoughts, belief, and action tuned up according to your need for this particular exam. It will be out of the world experience. It's a magical experience. So I request all of you to be there till third day, right? So that is the most important thing. Okay. So agenda for today is this. These were the agendas for 3 days. Today's agenda is we will be doing a quick reality check. That will be your quick background check, right? Then we will be learning some concept applications. Okay. How the concepts are actually applied. Okay. I will be telling you 3 aspects of it. Then the third one is how to build algorithm. Clear? All of you clear? Does it sound good to you? Reality check, concept applications, how to build algorithm? Good. So before I move ahead, I will set my credentials first. Who am I and how I have helped my students? Actually, my course have helped students, right? I have not helped them. And the course has helped them because it was a basic, it was a structured course, right? So this is Bhaskar Gupta. He is in the International Junior Science Olympiad 2015 gold medalist from Mumbai, All India ranked 7th in JEE Mains 2018, International Physics Olympiad 2018 gold medalist. Right? Very humble kid, very intelligent kid, and believe me, though he is very intelligent, though very humble, but he has his own set of challenges. Okay? Let's listen to and also All India ranked 30th in IIT-JEE Advanced 2018. Right? Let's listen to what his mother has to say about his first experience of my session. Is my
initially maybe
is my voice not clear to every one of you? My voice is clear to you or not? It's clear. So Angel, please check the system on your side.
wanted to go for International Maths Olympiad, but then after he met you, it changed. It drastically changed. Initially, he didn't even want to come for your class, for the first class. He didn't come, and but then he met you for the first time when he took your first class, and after that, it was like a spark, that you started in him, and then he loved that subject so much that he thought that I want to do International Physics Olympiad. For physics, I want to go for physics.
So first day, he ran away from my class. Okay? Next class, he was convinced कि अरे तुमको अच्छा लगेगा आओ बैठो एक क्लास तो बैठना पड़ेगा right then rest is history he created all those things मतलब in the second session of mine he said that sir I want to prepare for physics Olympiad so ऐसा होता है ठीक है तो कभी कभी क्या होता है कि we are not prepared ठीक है पहला स्टेप हमारा शायद गलत हो सकता है but there is a destiny there is a thing called destiny right and we are God has his own ways to make us reach there. Okay. This is another result. This year's result, Siddharth Agrawal, All India ranked 997, JEE Advanced 2022, 99.87 percentile, JEE Mains 2022, 343 out of 390 marks in BITSAT 2022. Now, his story is also very unique. He joined me in the month of December. No, not in the month of December, sorry, in the month of November. Right? So नवंबर में ज्वाइन करता है 2021 में इसके भाग्य से JEE Mains was though it was scheduled in the month of January but it got shifted to April almost 70-80% syllabus he hasn't done okay now imagine this rank with this particular status in the month of November right he gave everything to it. He gave everything to that particular preparation. And he was able to make through it. See, believe me, if you actually anchor yourself in your cause, right? In your intention. Your intentions are very pure, your cause is very pure, and there is a fire in your belly. Believe me, someone will come and someone will help you. And he will just handhold you to your dream institutions. So just don't lose hope. Just don't lose hope. The only thing is, You have to get ready for the opportunities which are coming on your way. Okay. So this is Siddharth Agrawal. This is Dhruv Prasad. Another good result. Dhruv Prasad, AIR 4240, IIT-JEE Advanced 2022, 99.6 percentile. JEE Means 2022, 306 out of 390 marks in BITSAT 2022. He is a repeater. He was a repeater this year. He was selected last year, but with a rank of 21,000 plus something. He left the seat. And he said that, sir, I just want to go to IIT Powai. मुझे यहीं जाना है और कहीं नहीं जाना है. आप बस मेरी मदद कर दो. He came to us, right? He joined our course, and this is the rank which he got. Okay. This is Carval Parekh, All India rank 814, IIT-JEE Advanced 2018, 430 out of 450 marks in BITSAT 2018, All India rank 665, JEE Means 2018. And he's also the youngest 100 percentile in CAT exam. CAT is for IIMs, right? Presently, he's working with Amazon. Why I'm sharing you this results is, these results only is, these are some unique stories. Believe me, he joined, his rank was 814 in IIT-JEE, right? And he would have got some good branch in top 5 IITs also, but he wanted to have only computer science. That's why he joined BITS Pilani. He completed his BTech in computer science from BITS Pilani, and now he's working with Amazon. Okay. This is Ronak Matai, All India rank 499, JEE Means 2020, 99.7 percentile, All India rank 2317, JEE Advanced 2020. He joined me in the month of August in his 12th standard. JEE Means January में था, उस साल 2020 का JEE Means was not shifted. So September, October, November, December, and January. That's it. 5 months, 2 साल का syllabus completed, bang on the target. So this is the commitment which these kids have shown. This is Shivani Shinde. She was my first online tuition. Okay. Maharashtra CET rank 62, State GS Medical College, Mumbai. And why I am showing it in the NEET results is now every exam is a NEET exam. So, and State GS Medical College is one of the best colleges in Mumbai. So that is it. This is board result. Abhigyan Chakravarti, ISC board topper 2018. Presently, he is pursuing his master's in chemistry from University of Edinburgh. He was shifted from Bangalore to Mumbai in the year 2016. Okay. Now, he was harassed by his school teacher to join their coaching institute for regular board preparation. But he had already joined us. So he said, he politely told them, sir, I cannot join because I don't have time. And these people are fulfilling my actually needs, whatever is required in chemistry and maths and physics. They were so furious that they started harassing him, right? He pledged that day. He came to me, he was crying. He said, कि sir, एक दिन पक्का मैं बता रहा हूँ, मैं टॉप करूंगा और मैं chemistry ही पढ़ूंगा. His chemistry teacher was the main culprit, right? He was an IIC board topper. He would have got admission except for IIT and AIMS. He would have got admission in any of the institute in India, in the country. Any of the institute, any of the branches. But he didn't join. He opted to go to the University of Edinburgh, and there he is pursuing his master's in chemistry. Right? This was the result day. Then this is board result. Nidhi Kemi, HSC board topper 2021. Now your story is also unique because last year, 2020 December, her mother said to me, कि सर ये 80% से ऊपर मार्क्स ला पाएगी कि नहीं. मुझे तो लगता है ये शायद 60% नहीं ला पाएगी. Can you guess what was the percentage? 100% marks scored last year, right? So this is Nidhi Keni, and this is the last result, last unique result. Tanishka Chaubal, she was a NEET aspirant till February 2020. In February 2020, she says, "Ki sir, I don't want to prepare for NEET. I want to go for IISER." If you are aware, IISER has 2 different types of entries. One is they take students who qualify for JEE Advanced, but she was not having maths as a subject, so she was not eligible to write IIT-JEE. But they take their own entrance exams in which they ask all the 4 subjects: maths, physics, chemistry, bio. So preparing maths of 2 years, 11th and 12th standard, she took this challenge, right? She completed the entire syllabus of mathematics in 3 months' time. 3 महीना ही बचा था इसके एग्जाम को, और इसने दोनों क्लास का 11th और 12th स्टैंडर्ड का मैथ पूरा कंप्लीट किया. She completed and she is presently studying in IISER Kolkata. So does these results inspire you or not? Just type inspired if these results are inspiring to you. Right? So believe me, don't lose hope. This is my first mantra to you for today's session. Right? Let's do some reality check. Physics is a difficult subject. How many of you agree to this? Just type I in the comment window if you are agreeing to it. Oh, sub line says physics is a difficult subject. Okay. So if you are saying that physics is a difficult subject, then you are in line. 3 out of every 4 students find physics difficult. And this is the chart. Right? So don't worry about it. Believe me. Sir, hold on. Okay. So now my case is physics. Believe me, till the end of day 3, you will not be saying this. Okay, this is my promise to you. Almost 90% of the students look for some kind of help within first 6 months. Yes or no? Of course, yes. Of course, yes. 90% data galat nahi hoga na. Only 10% of the students actually do it on their own. और ये 10% भी वो है जो गिव अप हो चुका होता है जिनका. उसमें से 1-2% ही होते हैं जो बचे रहते हैं, जो जेन्युइनली जिनको फिजिक्स आती होती है. राइट. नाउ दिस इज द लास्ट वन. सो Soumya, this is your challenge, right? Students find numerical solving very difficult though they understand concept. Can you imagine how many percentage? 80% of the students find difficulty in application. सर कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में आता है, अप्लाई नहीं होता है, न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व नहीं होता है. क्लास में जब सर पढ़ाते हैं तब तो बहुत बढ़िया समझ में आता है, बट घर आते ही जब हम करने बैठते हैं तो हमसे सवाल नहीं सॉल्व होते. राइट. हाँ, वही तो अब बस सही है. तो 20% दे फाइंड डिफिकल्टी इन कॉन्सेप्ट्स आल्सो, तो वो खत्म कहानी होती है उनकी, उसको छोड़ देते हैं. ठीक है. So a bird's eye view based on difficulty, only 20% students are actually somewhat comfortable in physics using some help. Okay. Shocking 10% of the students actually quit their preparation because they find physics difficult. This is the challenge. और ये 10% कौन होते हैं पता है? Most of them are NEET aspirants. And you believe me, I have a student who I taught this year only. She got 485 marks. I'm just teaching her. She is a repeater now. 330 out of 360 marks in bio, 70 marks in chemistry, and some 50 or 60 marks in physics. She is very good in physics. She is very good in grasping. The only thing was she didn't find a good mentor. Now this year, she is very hopeful that she will be crossing 620 plus marks. Right? My take is physics is not a difficult subject if taught correctly. Now, why I can say this? Why I can say this is, I have a small story to share because I was also a JEE aspirant like you way back in the year 96, 97. ठीक है, मैं भी IIT NEET की तैयारी कर रहा था. I did my schooling from Sainik School Rewa and it was a damn good school. Right, we celebrated Diamond Jubilee this year only. Okay. From my school, every year 2 or 3 students actually they used to compete for IIT and we used to get selected. I was also preparing for it, but somehow I was not able to make through that exam in that particular year. I came back to my native place, which was Bhilai. Bhilai at that point in time, Bhilai had a legacy for sending the students to IITs, right? There before Kota also. Kota started in the year 1990. Okay, matlab the actual industry in Kota, this coaching industry started in 1990. Bhilai started way back in 1970s. And Bhilai used to send students, at least 80 to 100 students every year to IITs with single digit ranks. So Bhilai has this legacy. So I actually pestered my parents. I actually requested my parents to allow me to take a drop. They allowed me to take a drop, right? Parents are very, very, very good. They are very forgiving. They are very loving. and actually they are willing to go to any length to help their kids. So my parents were also the same. Okay, they allowed me to take a drop, so I joined the best faculty of mathematics, the best faculty for chemistry, and 4 best faculties for physics. Can you imagine 4 best faculties for physics? 1 for mechanics, 1 for electricity magnetism, 1 for wave thermodynamics, and 1 for optics and modern physics. It was a syndicate, right? So now my life was this I joined in the month of June, and my life was totally in the mercy of these faculties. Physics and chemistry, sorry, maths and chemistry, I was doing wonderful because I was very good at maths. But somehow in the month of December, when December came, in the month of December, मेरे पैर के नीचे ना जमीन खसक गई थी. I was nowhere. I was at crossroads. Physics में मुझे कुछ नहीं बनता. My confidence in physics was at the nadir, bottommost. So there was a silver lining in the sky, right? I just an ad flashed through in front of me, right? That ad was from a coaching institute, a very big coaching institute from Delhi, and they were conducting an All India open test. And this open test was to identify those students who are actually having potential to secure some kind of rank in IIT that year, right? So I took the test. Somehow I qualified that test. Somehow. Then I received a call from that coaching institute, and they said that, hello, we are organizing, or we are conducting a short-term program of 1 month of 100 hours to help those students who are actually who are actually having potential, who are actually potential candidates for securing good ranks in IIT. So would you be interested to come to this place? Totally, right? I was in Delhi. It is 1200 kilometers from my place. And believe me, at that point in time, modes of transportation was train, and it was very difficult to get a train ticket those days. The fee was 35,000, 30,000 was the fees, 15,000 was lodging and boarding, and extra 5,000 was for my personal expenses, right? Now, can you imagine? 35,000 at that point in time, 96, 97 ki baat kar raha hu. And my parents were heavily invested in my coachings, right? So it was very difficult for me. I was feeling this guilt, this pressure of this guilt, right? यार कैसे बोलूं मैं अपने पेरेंट्स को, ऑलरेडी इन लोगों ने इतने पैसे लगा रखे हैं. आई बिलोंग टू अ वेरी मिडिल क्लास फैमिली, सो रिसोर्सेज वे आर लिमिटेड. हमारे 2 भाई, मेरे बाद 2 भाई बनते, ठीक है. तो अब सोचो, जब लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज हो तो सब आपके ऊपर पैसे ऑलरेडी लग रहे हो, तो आपको यू फील वेरी हेवी, राइट, टू आस्क योर पेरेंट्स. बट बिलीव मी, दे आर द गॉड ऑन दिस अर्थ फॉर अस. भगवान से ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है वो हमारे, भगवान ही है वो हमारे लिए. You can always go to them and ask whatever you are feeling like. I went to them, I requested them, I told them about the situation. They readily agreed. And I was on my way to Delhi. I reached Delhi the very first day of my session. This gentleman came. He was Professor Rahul Pillai of physics, right? अब सुनो इसके आगे की कहानी. पहली क्लास में वो आते हैं, and it was a 5-hour session, 2.5 hour session of 15 minutes break in between. वो आते हैं, and he wrote in the green board, kinematics. You are a repeater. You have studied kinematics, like you are through with it. Many times you have revised it, right? And this professor was coming to my place, to the class, and he was saying कि भाई आज हम काइनेमैटिक्स पढ़ेंगे. मैंने कहा यार ये क्या बकवास है, काइनेमैटिक्स थोड़ी पढ़ने आया हूँ. मुझे रोटेशन पढ़ाओ, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स पढ़ाओ, EMI पढ़ाओ, सब ये सब टॉपिक पढ़ाओ, मैं काइनेमैटिक्स पढ़ूंगा क्या? आई वाज वेरी वेरी पिस्ड ऑफ. 15 मिनट लगा उनको मुझे, 15 मिनट्स, 15 मिनट. मैंने उनसे बोला कुछ नहीं, आई वाज जस्ट एजुकेटेड, राइट? और मेरी तरह बहुत सारे लोग एजुकेटेड थे, बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ अस वर ड्रॉपर्स, ऑल ऑफ अस वर रिपीटर्स इन दैट बैच. 15 मिनट में, 15 मिनट्स में वी वर ब्रॉट टू द ग्राउंड जीरो. खत्म. सारी औकात बता दी थी उन्होंने कि कुछ नहीं आता है तुम लोगों को. हमको I realized that in this 15 minutes, whatever he has taught, I was knowing nothing about it. Can you imagine? Then I surrendered. मैंने हाथ जोड़ा, मैंने कहा भगवान मिल गए मुझे. I surrendered to the process, I surrendered to my teachers, I surrendered to my mentors, and rest is history. My rank in Roorkee was 1716. My rank in IIT was 3121. Though it was not a very good rank at that point in time. Today it's a good rank. At that time it was not a good rank, right? Because my challenge was something else. My challenge was chemistry. So whatever. So physics सिखाई उन्होंने और आज मैं इसीलिए बोल सकता हूँ कि physics is not a difficult subject if taught correctly. I am not blaming you. You guys are hardworking, intelligent. You are sincere also. You see, सब 11th में बदमाशी करते हैं. मैंने भी की थी. ठीक है. पर इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि कुछ भी नहीं आएगा. हाँ, अगर किताब ही नहीं खोल के देखोगे तो कुछ नहीं आएगा. But believe me, if you are at least 20 to 30% also sincere to your cause, na, believe me, physics is not a difficult subject if you get a good mentor. So be seated. Let's move ahead. So how many of you are taking some help in physics? How many of you actually relate to my story of asking the parents about taking some extra help? Okay, so all of you are taking help. How many of you might be going to some coaching institute or you might be going to some teacher? Quickly. No? Okay, some of you are taking help, some of you are not. There are almost, okay, that's great. Okay, you may be. No worries. So some of you are not taking help. Now, why I ask this is, see, it's not to judge you guys, right? I'm just telling you that even if you are taking help, there is a lot that you need to rewire in your brain. It's not about taking help is a bad thing. सब करते हैं, मैंने भी किया है, ठीक है. Everybody, help लेने का मतलब क्या होता है? Help लेने का मतलब ये नहीं होता है कि तुम नालायक हो या मैं नालायक हूं. Help लेने का ये मतलब होता है we are trying to squeeze time, right? We should be aware what not to study and how to study. Okay, so I'm just showing you some concepts and I'll be telling you the aspects behind asking these concepts, right? So number one, a heavy truck collides with a car moving towards it. Which one exerts a greater force on the other, the truck or the car? Just type your answer, truck or car, in the comment window. Quickly, 15 seconds, not more than that. Okay. Truck, car, truck. ठीक है, चलो बहुत सारे आंसर्स मिल गए मुझे. Remember Newton's third law, all of you. Remember Newton's third law? Yes or no? Remember Newton's third law or not? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And the second line, which most of the students are not aware or they are forgetful about that point, is the action-reaction pair acts on different bodies. The action-reaction pair acts on different bodies, right? If you're running towards the wall and bang your head on the wall, the harder you bang your head on the wall, the harder you are hit. Yes or no? जितनी जोर से अपना सर दीवार से टकराओगे उतनी ज्यादा चोट लगेगी तुमको, हाँ या ना? तो भाई अब बताओ आप लोग की ट्रक और कार में जब कोलिजन होगा तो किसके ऊपर ज्यादा फोर्स लगेगा, द ट्रक और द कार? यू वांट टू करेक्ट योर आंसर? अरे कार नहीं भाई, दोनों में बराबर लगेगा ना बेटा. न्यूटन्स थर्ड लॉ. न्यूटन्स थर्ड लॉ, राइट? देखो, इट वाज अ वेरी सिंपल लॉ. इट्स अ वेरी सिंपल लॉ. बट कहाँ मिस किया हम लोगों ने? हमने यहाँ मिस किया है. हमने कहाँ मिस किया वो बताता हूँ. हमने इस लॉ को पूरा नहीं पढ़ा पहले तो, ठीक है. न्यूटन्स के लॉ को हमने न्यूटन का नहीं समझा, अपना लॉ समझ लिए. न्यूटन ने कहा है क्या कि वेलोसिटी पे समवन हैज सेड हियर दैट वेलोसिटी पे डिपेंड करेगा. नहीं, न्यूटन ने कहा है क्या वेलोसिटी पे डिपेंड करेगा? नहीं ना बेटा, प्रेशर से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. प्रेशर की बात की है क्या न्यूटन ने? नहीं ना. उसने कहा है एवरी एक्शन इज एन इक्वल एंड ऑपोजिट रिएक्शन. और ये जो एक्शन रिएक्शन है ये फोर्सेज है. ये प्रेशर नहीं है, ये वेलोसिटी नहीं है, ये कुछ और नहीं है, मोमेंटम नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, ये टॉपिक नहीं है. ये क्या है? दीज आर द फोर्सेस, राइट? अब सोचो, मान लो ये वॉल है, ऐसे सर लगा के खड़े रहो, चोट लगेगी क्या तुमको? ऐसे सर लगा के खड़े रहोगे? नहीं. इसको जोर से टकराओगे तो सर लगेगा ना तुम्हारा. दीवार पे मार के देखो, दीवार पे ऐसे सर लगाओ, नहीं कुछ होगा. दीवार पे जोर से सर मार के देखो, चोट लगेगी तुमको. गेटिंग माय पॉइंट और नॉट? सो रिमेंबर Remember that every action is an equal and opposite reaction, and the action reaction pair acts on different bodies. आज के बाद से गलत करोगे इसको कभी? Say yes or no. All of you, जितने लोगों ने आंसर किया है सबका आंसर चाहिए मुझे. Very good, very good. You are a very good audience, very good. हाँ, ठीक है. तो क्या सीखा हमने इससे? लॉ न्यूटन का है, लॉ पूरा पढ़ना है, अपना लॉ नहीं बनाना है. क्या सीखा हमने? लॉ, you have to study the complete law. Statements पूरे होने चाहिए. Law is Newton's, law is not ours. Right? We have to follow the law. This was the first aspect of it. Now comes the second concept application. Is force F is equal to ma always true? Yes or no? 15 seconds. Yes or no? Quickly. Okay, some of you are saying no, some of you are saying yes. So I'll actually explain it to you without going into the details. So just explain without going into your answers. See, force is proportional to rate of change of momentum. This is what the Newton's second law is. Okay, and the proportionality constant is taken as k times dp by dt, and we take this proportionality constant to be 1, just for making our life simpler. Okay, all of you are aware that p is linear momentum, so this is mass into velocity. Okay, and when you differentiate it following Product's rule of differentiation, you get it as m dv by dt plus v dm by dt. Okay, this is force F. Now, this m dv by dt is mass into acceleration plus v dm by dt. Very good, Soumya. Okay, so here we have force F is equal to mass into acceleration. पर इसके साथ ये additional term हमको मिल रहा है. Yes or no? This to be always true, this to be true, this term has to be 0, right? And this term will be 0 only when, mass m is equal to constant, right? Because differentiation of a constant is 0. So the answer to this is, all of you who have given no as an answer, sorry, yes as an answer, please correct your answer. The correct answer to this is no. It's not always true. It's true only when mass m is constant. Agreed or not? Understood, all of you? Just write yes or no. Those of you who wrote yes as an answer, समझ आया बेटा सबको आप लोगों को? अब देखो यहाँ पे क्या गड़बड़, यहाँ पे गड़बड़ ये है कि फिर हमने इक्वेशन पे ध्यान नहीं दिया. पहले वाला क्या गड़बड़ था? वहां पे we were not assuming it to be, we were assuming it to be our law. न्यूटन का लॉ नहीं समझा हमने अपना लॉ समझ लिया. यहाँ पे क्या समझ रहे हैं हम? वहां पे पूरा स्टेटमेंट नहीं पढ़ा था, यहाँ पे हमने एक्सप्रेशन ठीक से ध्यान नहीं दी. ओके रुपेश, you till which point, from which point you want me to explain this one? F is equal to m dv by dt plus v dm by dt. I repeat, just quickly, huh? F is equal to dp by dt is there. Momentum is mv, mass into velocity, right? When we differentiate this, we get m dv by dt plus v dm by dt. It's product rule of differentiation. Okay, m dv by dt is mass into acceleration. So for this to be true, mass m has to be constant because differentiation of constant is 0. That's why it happens like this. Okay, so this is always true? No, it's not always true. I hope, Rupesh, you have understood it. Now comes the next part, the last one. Plane mirror always forms a virtual image, true or false? There are many cases, Soumya, like a container is filled with water and you have opened the tap and water is spilling out. Very good. So all of you are saying it's true. Very good. Chalo. So मैं ना अब यहाँ पे I'm writing the definition of object. What is an object? It is point of intersection of incident rays, right? And what is an image? It is point of intersection of the reflected or the refracted rays? Tell me honestly, how many of you are not aware about it? Just type I in the comment window if you are not aware about it. The definitions. Quickly. Chalo. There are a few who have readily agreed to that. They were not aware of this. कोई बात नहीं बेटा, शाबाश. अब पता चल गया, अब याद रखना, ठीक है? This is a plane mirror, right? And on this plane mirror, these are the two incident rays. Now, which type of rays they are? They are converging rays, right? So, where will these two rays intersect? These two rays will intersect behind the mirror. Okay. Now, which type of object it is? Is it a real object or a virtual object? Quickly, type your queries, type your answers. Is it a virtual object or a real object? बेटा रियल नहीं होगा ये, सुकन्या तुम मिरर के पीछे जाके ढूंढोगे, मिलेगा नहीं कुछ यहाँ पे. Okay. For those of you who are saying real, you will not get a real object behind that mirror. उसके पीछे जाके ढूंढोगे, कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला है. So this is a virtual object, right? Now, अब क्या करो? Following laws of reflection, let these two reflect, and you can see here that they are intersecting in front of the mirror. है ना? Now, this is their point of intersection, and just tell me which type of image is it? कौन सा image हुआ ये? Real or virtual? Yes, it's a real image. You can place a screen here. You can place a screen here, and you can form an image. Real image. Now, आप correct कर सकते हैं ना? It's false. Plane mirror always forms a virtual image. No, plane mirror doesn't always forms a virtual image. It may form a real image if the object is a virtual object. So is it an eye opener for all of you or not? Just type EYO. Sorry, EO only. If it's an eye opener for you, it's an eye opener moment for you, just type EO. Yes, very good. है ना? अब यहाँ पे क्या गड़बड़ है? यहाँ पे we don't know the definition. See, I have told you three aspects about concept application. First was law was not ours. Law जिसका है उसी का रहने दो. दूसरा क्या था बेटा? दूसरा था कि इक्वेशन ठीक से, इक्वेशन कंडीशंस ठीक से पढ़ो. ठीक है? कौन सी इक्वेशन कब लग रही है ये तुम्हें पता होना चाहिए. थर्ड क्या है? थर्ड है कि डेफिनेशंस प्रॉपरली पता होना चाहिए. ये तीन चीजें याद रखो, कोई भी कॉन्सेप्ट तुम ढंग से अप्लाई करना सीख जाओगे. Understood? So, was it worth your time till now? Just type yes or no. So now, coming back to this testimonial, just listen to what Rishita has to say about all these physics as a subject, right? She was my student in the year 20, she was my student for 4 years, right? Presently, she's doing her, she's completing her, in fact, she has gone for her undergrad and postgrad program to University of Cambridge, right? इसकी भी अपनी अलग कहानी है.
Hello, my name is Rishita and I have been a student with Devendra sir since 9th standard. I will be appearing for the JEE advanced examination this year in August. I think the biggest help that Devendra sir has been to me is that he has helped me develop a genuine love and appreciation for the subject. Physics is my favorite subject and he always taught it in a way that made difficult concepts clear and easy to understand. He also acted as a guide and mentor for me throughout these years, and whenever I was feeling not as motivated or was feeling down, he always had positive words of reinforcement to help me get back on track. He was always available to solve my doubts whenever I needed, and he suggested good books and materials that helped me improve my understanding and get better scores in exams and get better ranks. I will forever be grateful to him for everything that he's done for me, and I think I would not have been where I am today without him. Thank you.
Her story is she was actually preparing for IIT-JEE advanced. ठीक है, JEE मेंस का रिजल्ट आया, शी वाज ऑन क्लाउड 9 एंड इन द मंथ ऑफ फरवरी शी सेड सर ये रॉट लर्निंग मेरे से नहीं होगा, आई डोंट वांट टू जॉइन आईआईटीज, आई वांट टू गो अब्रॉड एंड वांट टू प्रिपेयर फॉर व्हाटएवर एग्जाम्स शी वांटेड टू टेक फॉर यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कैम्ब्रिज। ठीक है, हो गया। बट यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कैम्ब्रिज ने कहा इसको कि भाई यू नीड टू क्वालिफाई, यू नीड टू स्कोर अबव 95% मार्क्स इन बोर्ड एंड अंडर 2000 रैंक इन IIT-JEE। ठीक है, वापस आई, वापस से तैयारी की, अपने पूरे रिक्विजिट्स पूरे किए एंड ही वेंट टू यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कैम्ब्रिज। तो भगवान को जिससे जो करवाना होता है वो करवाता ही करवाता है। ठीक है, तो इसके 4 साल की मेहनत खाली नहीं गई। सो बिलीव मी, फिजिक्स इज नॉट अ डिफिकल्ट सब्जेक्ट इफ टॉट करेक्टली। मैंने अभी तुम लोग को एक छोटा सा वो दिखाया है, कॉन्सेप्ट एप्लीकेशन का एस्पेक्ट। डिड यू गाइस रियली थिंक दैट इफ यू स्टडी लाइक दिस कुछ इंप्रूवमेंट होगा? अभी यू आर स्टिल इनटू इट, फिजिक्स इज नॉट अ डिफिकल्ट सब्जेक्ट इफ टॉट करेक्टली, और इज इट डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू till now also? Seems to be difficult. This entire thing will change, believe me, till the 3rd day. So who am I? I am Devendra Chandrakar, founder of aThe and the Physics Pro model. I am an author and an entrepreneur. I have authored 2 books, right? I am a student of physics and a coach for IIT-JEE and NEET since last 20 plus years. Right? I have worked at these coaching institutes because this is what should really matter to you. IIT-JEE, Sri Chaitanya, Career Launcher, Rao Academy, UP. I have been consultant to many EdTech domain institutions, WizIQ, Career Launcher, Edutor, Learn Next, Ignitor, right? And News 18. These are some of the colleges in which my students have been, which my students have taken admission in recent past years. State GS Medical College, RCS and Government College, Medical College, Kolhapur, IISER, Kolkata, IIT Delhi, IIT AIMS Delhi, BITS Pilani, University of Cambridge, IIT Bombay, right? So these are some of the institutions in recent past. My book, this was my second book, which ranked 22nd amongst 50,000 ebooks in Amazon within 2 days. This is a dynamic ranking which keeps on changing. Sometimes the best ranking which this book got was second. ठीक है, अभी जाके देखोगे तो मुझे नहीं पता कौन सा रैंक हो रहा होगा इसका, बट कुछ तो होगा। ठीक है, बट दिस वाज कमेंडेबल बिकॉज 2 दिन के अंदर 22nd बुक थी ये। ठीक है, द फिजिक्स माइंड मैप्स एंड इट्स अ वंडरफुल बुक। मैं तो बोलता ही हूँ, मेरे स्टूडेंट भी बोलते, राइट? माय मिशन स्टेटमेंट इज टू मेक क्वालिटी एजुकेशन एट अफोर्डेबल प्राइस अवेलेबल टू 1 million स्टूडेंट्स। So now it's time for numerical solving algorithm, right? Okay. Now you have a choice. Either we can go for constraint relations or you can go for frictions. Which one of this you want? Any one we can do. Okay, constraint. जल्दी से कौन सा लिखते जाओ, friction or constraint? Okay, many takers for friction. Okay, no worries. All of you are there in WhatsApp group. How many of you are not there in WhatsApp group? This is my number. All of you, if any one of you are not there in WhatsApp group, please give me a ping. See, there are many takers for friction, right? So I will be teaching friction today. But I will be sharing the constraint relations algorithm also with you on the WhatsApp group. Okay? It's a 1-hour session. You can go and watch it. So this is my number. Please connect to me. Okay? और friction यहाँ मैं सिखा रहा हूँ आप लोगों को. ठीक है? All of you should be ready with your pen and paper. Quickly. You are ready with your pen and paper? Just type yes, ready in the comment window. बहुत बढ़िया. चलो शाबाश. So now friction first. The question is, see, I am discussing one type of question in friction, okay? This is a 2-block system. This is a 2-block system. You can extend this learning to 3 blocks. You can extend this learning to string block systems. सब में तुम इसको extend कर सकते हो, ठीक है? But as of now, this is a 2-block system. This mass is of 2 kg. The upper block is of mass 2 kg. The lower block is of mass 3 kg. The friction coefficient between 2 kg and 3 kg block is 0.2. And there is no friction between 3 kg block and the ground. And a force of, say, 10 newtons is exerted on block 2 kg. Right? So how to solve this? देखो, ये मैं यहाँ पे तुमको बहुत सिंपल तरीका सिखा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? एंड प्लीज फॉलो दिस स्टेप्स, जस्ट फॉलो दिस स्टेप्स एज ऑफ नाउ एंड कीप noting down the expressions, right? So I'm drawing the free body diagram of these two blocks. It's 2G downwards, 3G downwards, normal reaction exerted by 3G block on 2G block. This normal reaction will be exerted backwards. This is N2, this is capital F, friction backwards, friction forward. I hope all of you know how to find the direction of friction, okay? अभी तो कुछ किया ही नहीं, रिपीट क्या करना है? New. See, this is a 2-block system, 2 kg, 3 kg block. The force is applied on 10, the force of 10 Newton is applied on this 2 kg block. We have to find accelerations of both the blocks and friction force acting between the blocks, right? So here the friction is there as, here this is the friction. This is normal reaction exerted by 3 kg block. This is the normal reaction exerted back by 2 kg block on 3 kg block. This is N2 and this is 3G. All of you agreed to this or not? And this is 2G. Any doubts in free body diagram? Please just type if you have understood this. Those of you who want to get connected to me, please, this is my number. Send me a ping me on this WhatsApp number. I will definitely send you the notes. Okay? Done, na? Very good. सबको समझ में आ गया ये, बहुत बढ़िया. Now, second step. After you have drawn the free body diagram, find maximum friction acting at each surface. So there is only this friction which is acting. Okay? So maximum friction is step 2. So what is Fs max? It's mu times N1, right? Friction acting between these 2 points is the normal reaction acting between these 2 blocks is N1, and this is N1. So this is mu is how much? 0.2. What is N1 equal to? N1 is equal to 2G, right? So this is 2G, and we have Fs max is equal to 4 Newton. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no? Just type yes or no. Second step clear? Good. Now comes the third step. Method 1. Now there are 2 methods. One method we will be solving with one method, and from the second method we will be cross-checking whether our answer is correct or not. Okay. So method 1 में first step. Assume all the blocks together in one system. So this is what is our assumption, that all the blocks will move together in one system, right? So this is my 2-block system, and these 2 blocks will move together. बेटा देखो, ध्यान से देखो, समझ में आएगा अच्छे से ये, है ना? So this is the force acting on this 2-block system, and this force is 10 newtons, and these 2 blocks will move together with a common acceleration, that is A. So we have 10 Newton is equal to the total mass of the system is 5 kg is equal into A. So acceleration A is 2 meters per second square. All of you understood this? Say yes or no till this point. So we have found done 1 and 2. Okay. Then comes the next. Check for the friction acting at each surface. Now this is a very, very important step. Check for this friction at each surface for this acceleration. Check for the friction at each surface for this acceleration. So there is only one surface, the bottom of 2 kg block and the top of 3 kg block, and friction is equal in both the cases, right? So let's find friction, the value of friction from here. Friction F is equal to 3 into 2, 3 into acceleration. And what is acceleration this friction is bringing in? 2 meters per second. So ये friction कितना लेके आ रहा है बेटा? 2 meters per second square का acceleration. So this is 6 newtons. How many of you agreed to this? Sorry, how many of you understood it? Sorry. Okay. चलो मैं थोड़ा वीडियो बोलता हूँ, ठीक है? देखो, ये acceleration आया था सबके लिए, yes or no? ये acceleration आया था सबके लिए, हाँ, है ना? Okay. Now for this acceleration, we want to find what is the value of friction. ठीक है बेटा? So in the bottom or in the 3 kg block, only this friction is acting, yes or no? In this 3 kg block, only friction is acting, yes or no? Yes, right? So this is the friction, this is the force, which is responsible for this acceleration of this 3 kg block. 3 kg वाले ब्लॉक को एक्सीलरेशन कौन देगा? ये फ्रिक्शन देगा. यस और नो? बेटा जिन लोग को समझ नहीं आया था मैं उनसे पूछ रहा हूं, आ रहा है समझ में अभी? ओके. Now comes friction F is equal to mass into acceleration. Acceleration कितना है बेटा? 2 meters per second square. तो 3 into 2 करोगे तो कितना आएगा? 6 न्यूटन आएगा. क्लियर है? Why we are finding force on 3 kg block? We are finding force on 3 kg block, and that force is Soumya friction. Okay. Now we have found the friction. Now check if it is less than maximum friction, then our assumption is correct. So is our friction less than maximum friction? Yes, Fs max से कम है क्या? Fs max is 4 Newton. ये 6 Newton है. Is it less? No, it's not lesser than that. ये हमारा गलत हो गया. ठीक है? So if the friction between the blocks is greater than maximum, then there is relative slipping at that surface. So in this case, there will be, since our F is greater than Fs max, so there will be relative slipping which will take place between these two blocks. ये दोनों ब्लॉक के बीच में रिलेटिव स्लिपिंग होगी क्योंकि यहां पर फ्रिक्शन की वैल्यू जो हमने निकाली है वो ज्यादा है मैक्सिमम से, which is not possible. Understood? इसलिए our assumption that these two blocks will move together is wrong. So these two blocks will now move with different accelerations. Okay? All of you, yes or no? बेटा समझ आया तो बोलो हाँ, नहीं तो पूछो ना, नहीं तो पूछो मैं बताऊंगा दोबारा. Good. So now we have Fs max. तो अब देखो आप क्या करोगे? अब यहाँ पे relative slipping हो रही है. Whenever the relative slipping takes place, you write this as Fk, which is approximated as Fs max. अगर म्यू के अलग से नहीं दिया हुआ है ना, तो this is approximated as Fs max. So now write force equations for individual blocks. Write force equations for individual blocks. Okay? यहाँ पे लिखते हैं, ठीक है? So this is capital F. This is Fs max. So this is 4 Newton. This is 10 Newton. So net force acting is 10 minus 4. This is 2 into acceleration of 2 kg block. Acceleration of 2 kg block is 3 meters per second square. Sorry. Okay. And acceleration of this 3 kg block is, the only force which is acting on it is Fs max. So it is 4 is equal to 3 into a3 kg. From here we get a3 kg as 1.33 meters per second square. I hope this is clear to all of you. Please say yes or no. रूपेश तुम प्लीज क्लास के बाद अच्छा चलो मैं फिर से एक बार बता देता हूं. This one 3 kg वाला, Tanjila, you didn't understand this one? Or this one A2 kg? ओके फिर से, हाँ ये 6 न्यूटन से चालू करता हूं. देखो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा हुआ है फोर्थ वाले में. If it is less than maximum friction, then our assumption is correct. We have found friction. All of you who didn't understand this one, we found friction and we checked whether it is greater than or less than Fs max. Technically, it should be less than Fs max, but it was, since it was not, so our assumption that these two blocks will move together is wrong. ये दोनों ब्लॉक एक साथ मूव करेंगे, ये गलत हो गया. ये समझ में आया या नहीं आया अभी रूपेश? Okay. Now what we did was we separated these two blocks. Now when the two blocks are not moving together तो क्या होगा? अब दोनों अलग अलग चलेंगे. तो अलग अलग चलेंगे तो इसका हमने फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम बना दिया था 2 kg वाले का ही. Now what will happen to this 3 kg block? Check for this block. इसको देखो सब लोग ध्यान से. इसके ऊपर क्या फोर्स लग रहा है फॉरवर्ड? Fs max लग रहा है. Yes or no? So write that Fs max is equal to what? 3 into a3 kg. What is acceleration of 3 kg block? It's 1.33 meters per second square. I hope you understood it. Yes or no? बहुत बढ़िया, वेरी गुड. फॉलो दिस स्टेप्स. ये तुम्हारे 80% क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करवा देगा फ्रिक्शन की. ठीक है. Now my question to all of you is, please pay attention. It's a very important question which I am going to ask now. How many of you think that if we would have taken this assumption that the blocks are not moving together, they are moving with different accelerations, we would have solved like this. This method 2, right? This is method 2. Okay. Now, using this method, we found these accelerations, right? Now, how can you say that these are correct answers? In the previous one, we had this thing to check. We had this thing to cross-check, right? In method 1, we had this thing to cross-check. But what is the checkpoint in method 2? Can anybody guess or can anybody reply to this? Quickly. This is your homework. ठीक है. देखो, अच्छा चलो बता देता हूं. ठीक है, आंसर इसका. जिसका एक्सीलरेशन, जिस पे फोर्स लग रहा है, याद रखो, जिस पे फोर्स लग रहा है उसका एक्सीलरेशन ज्यादा होगा, और जिस पे फोर्स नहीं लग रहा है, नीचे वाले ब्लॉक पे फोर्स नहीं लग रहा था ना बेटा, उसका एक्सीलरेशन कम होगा. हमेशा ये याद रखना. अगर ये उल्टा हो गया, जिस पे आप फोर्स लगा रहे हो, अगर उसका एक्सीलरेशन कम हो गया, इमेजिन अ सिचुएशन, देयर इज अ बिग टेबल इनसाइड योर हाउस, देयर इज अ वेरी बिग टेबल इनसाइड योर हाउस, and on that table a very small box is kept, very light and small box is kept, right? Now what you did was you tied a rope to the leg of the table, and you are pulling that table towards you. It's a big rope, it's a big table, it's a big room in your house, and now you are pulling that table towards you, right? Which one will come first, the block or the table? पहले कौन आएगा? टेबल पहले आएगा कि ब्लॉक पहले आएगा? टेबल आएगा ना. सबके लिए टेबल आएगा या नहीं आएगा पहले? क्विकली. Yes, obviously table will come, right? तो जब टेबल पहले, अगर गलती से किसी के घर में ऐसा हो, कोई ऐसा करके देखे और बॉक्स पहले आ जाएगा, टेबल पुल करेंगे तो टेबल ही आएगी. यस. अगर बॉक्स पहले आ जाए किसी के लिए, तो भाई समझना घर में कुछ गड़बड़ है. ठीक है, तो पूजा पाठ करवा देना फिर. चलो, तो दिस वाज द मेथड, राइट? Take a screenshot of this method. Okay, take this screenshot of method 2 also. I am just showing all the steps to you. Follow these steps, you will be able to solve at least 80% of the problems in friction. Just take a screenshot. Okay, count of 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. So let's move to the next part of this session. Now, how many of you think if you learn numerical solving using algorithms, it would be better, it will be easy to score high marks in physics? How many of you agree to this? Algorithms, of course. Okay, Gaurav, you want to get, just take this screenshot quickly. Great. Done. So now we have, this was my question to which most of you have answered yes. The second is, if you don't use algorithms in numerical solving, you will struggle the same way you are struggling in numerical solving, and you will be stuck where you are. Of course, you agree to both of this, because once you are approving for the first one, obviously the second one will help, right? Now, what I have done is to help students, right? I'm just focusing on numerical solving only. I'm helping my students to focus on numerical solving, and using numerical solving, they are clearing the concepts, right? There are two ways to learn. First is unstructured way. कि जाओ YouTube पे देखो, कुछ कहीं किसी ने पढ़ाया, तो YouTube पे जाओगे तो शॉर्ट्स पे ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करोगे, बाकी वहां पे कुछ होना जाना है नहीं. ठीक है. The other one is structured by step and 100% predictable method. And that is the precise reason why I have formed this, why I have made this physics pro model, right? What is it exactly? I will tell you. You have this solution, okay? The Physics Pro Gold subscription. It's a subscription thing, right? Gold, the Physics Pro model. What is there in this Physics Pro Gold subscription? There are courses. Now, what are courses? Courses are recorded sessions. Please pay attention to what I am saying. It's a very important information which you can share with your parents also, right? There are courses which are tools to help you learn physics. Okay? Courses are recorded sessions. Then there is live coaching of 2 days. Okay? Then there is testing. You will be given an access to the testing portal. Okay? Then there is counseling. Okay, I love to counsel my students and help them whenever they need me. Then there is this study material in the form of PDFs, and then there is a community support, right? So it's a 6-step approach to score good marks in physics. There are courses, there is coaching, there is testing, there is counseling, there is study materials, and there is study support, community support in the Physics Pro Gold subscription, right? With this course, you will be able to learn how to get into the right mindset. You will learn how to set SMART goals. SMART goals ka matlab hua, it's an acronym for S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for attainable, R stands for reasonable, and T stands for time-bound goals. You will learn concept applications. This is one of the courses, right? The Physics Pro model. Okay, the value for it is 9996. However, as a Physics Pro Gold subscriber, you will get it for free. Then there is a basic mathematics course. It will help you build a strong foundation. It will help you in making physics easier. It will help you in numerical solving aptitude, improve your numerical solving aptitude. The value for it is 4,999. However, it comes to you for free if you are a subscriber. Guided mind map sessions. It improves your visualization skills. It helps in structuring information. It improves logical analysis. The value for it is 24,999. However, you get it for free. The Test Pro, it improves your test taking skills, unlimited practice tests, online tests, more than 40 weekly mock tests because you are in the middle of the session. Developing test taking strategies. It will help you reduce anxiety. Some of you earlier said to me that anxiety होती है test लिखने में. इतनी टेस्ट लिखो इसमें जाके practice test कि तुम्हारी anxiety खत्म हो गई. And the best part is we discuss each and every test. The value for it is 19,999. However, it comes to you for free if you are a Physics Pro Gold subscriber, right? This is the gem of the product which I have made. This is a quick revision videos. The entire physics can be revised in less than 30 years of time. 30 घंटे से कम में पूरा physics revise कर सकते हो आप. Revise the entire subject exhaustively with concepts, with formulas. Get mind map for every chapter to practice on. Get mind map workbook for practice, right? Then comes the value for it is 9,999. However, it comes to you for free. Who is a Physics Pro Gold subscriber, right? Then there is this live sessions. 2 sessions for 11th standard students and 7 sessions for 12th standard students. Because 12th standard students need more attention. Okay? An opportunity to interact with the mentor. It helps in developing a bond. I strongly believe that if there is a strong bond between teacher and student, the teacher will go to any length to help his or her student, and the student will definitely surrender to the process, will surrender to the mentorship of that teacher, right? So it will help you build confidence. It will help you build in cementing concepts. 2 live sessions of numerical solving per week for each standard. The value for it is 51,999. However, it comes to you for free if you are a Physics Pro subscriber. Okay. This is the actual value of this bundle. 1,21,991 is the actual value. However, to know how to get access to the Physics Pro Gold, you need to be here tomorrow. Okay. So, believe me, the tools which we have, it will help you get JEE and NEET ready. And always remember that skills, keep learning, keep practicing. You need to develop skills regularly, right? Strategies are ever evolving. Every day the strategy changes. And mindset, remember the right mindset matters. As I said, skills and strategies, they fail when you are not in the right mindset. Okay. So this is end of day one. I'll give you a sneak peek of day two preview. Agenda for day two is challenges. We will be doing 3 secrets. We'll be looking into the challenges. So if you have not filled the Google form which I have shared in the WhatsApp group, if you have not filled the Google form which I have given you in the WhatsApp group, please go and fill it, right? You need to mention your challenges, then only I'll be able to address your challenges tomorrow. Then there are 3 secrets. And then there is how to implement skills, whatever we have learned today, and build strategies. Okay. Now, this is end of day 2. Okay. The first thing which I want to say is the most important thing is, I have shared with every one of you my WhatsApp number. Please connect with me in my WhatsApp number and 95, the correct number, sorry, this is 95, all of you write my number 957-437-5555. Okay, this is my correct number. Please connect to me if you want to receive the information about tomorrow's session, the recording of this session, because some of the parents have requested for recording of this session because their kids are taking their 12th standard exams and so they are not able to attend the session. Tomorrow we will be meeting up, right? Ping me on this WhatsApp number. I'll connect to you in the WhatsApp group. Now, I hope this was worth your time, though I took 15 minutes extra from you, but I hope this was worth your time. Yes or no? Great. Thank you so much, kids. Thank you so much. So we are meeting tomorrow, and please practice at least 5 problems based on that numericals. 5 questions करके आओ कल, friction के कल करके आना है. So 5 questions only. And I will be sharing with you the constraint relation wala numerical solving algorithm in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm really thankful to all of you. Believe me, I'm here to serve you, to help you, to handhold you through this entire process of getting you into your dream institution. Okay. See you tomorrow. God bless you. A very good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye. Take care.